Hi there, it's Lee Bird with Btech, and I've got some updates on a couple of events that seem to just sort of continue to go on and on and on. So let's just jump right into it. The first one is SolarWinds. The second one I'm going to talk about is the Exchange vulnerability, which everybody is now aware of. So going back to the SolarWinds breach all started back in December. It continues to be an evolving story. The kind of some really sort of bizarre information that came out. The SolarWinds CEO admitted that they believe that a lot of the compromise started by an intern using a basic password, and the intern's account when they left wasn't turned off. So the CEO admitted that the password was SolarWinds123, and boy, boom, all of a sudden you're into the environment. So good update this week on March 9th from CISA. This is guidance on remediating networks affected by the SolarWinds and Active Directory Microsoft 365 compromise. So again, this is the resource that I rely on. I love everything that CISA does. They seem to be very timely. Good information. So go to us-cert.gov, subscribe for their newsletters. But if you do a Google search on CISA, C-I-S-A, and guidance on remediating networks affected by the SolarWinds breach, you'll find this article. But some great information here. Okay, the second one, it's an ongoing story as well. So the Exchange vulnerability. So this has to do with on-prem or on-premise Exchange servers. Some people that have migrated their Exchange or email to Exchange Online still have or have retained an on-prem Exchange server. They call that a hybrid deployment. So if you have on-prem Exchange or a hybrid deployment, this affects you. If you are 365 or Exchange Online, so far it doesn't appear that this would affect you. So the big story here is it is a Chinese attack. It's a group called Hafnium, H-A-F-N-I-U-M. Microsoft on their security blogs has done a really good job of identifying the source, talking about who Hafnium is. So again, go to the Microsoft security blogs or technology blogs and you'll find that information there. The most important piece, though, is the IOC detection tool. So this is an indicator of compromise is what IOC stands for. So last week I was alerting everybody about getting the patches installed to remediate the vulnerabilities. That was critical. Now it's just as important that you scan for indicators of compromise. The way that these attacks are working now is essentially the threat actors are getting into these environments and they're laying dormant. They're staying there and they're collecting data, and then they're going to use that data against you. They're stealing data, they're reading emails, they're doing all of that. So it's not just patching or installing fixing the vulnerability anymore. Now we're doing the next step, which is running scripts to look for the indicators of compromise. Okay, SolarWinds, Exchange, ongoing stories. We have a new YouTube channel. I'll put a link to it down below. If you like these videos, please make a comment. I appreciate it. I like the feedback, and we're just trying to help everybody. So thank you again for your input, and hope everyone stays safe. Patch the VMware, patch your SonicWall, patch your Exchange, and run some tools and make sure that you weren't affected by the SolarWinds breach either. Okay, everyone, take care.